Guys, we are getting ready for Capture the Flag as we are on set this morning for the pre-qualifier where the teams will be drawing their numbers. It's all about making sure that celebrations happen in the name of good fun. And this morning to do that, I am joined by quite a few gentlemen getting ready to represent various schools. So first of all, this would have been a culmination of, if you will, the celebration of many, many years of great achievement, the 55th anniversary specifically of the Scarborough Secondary School. And out of that, this event will celebrate quite a bit. So let's say good morning first off to Mr. Kevon McKenna, the president of the Scarborough Secondary School Alumni, who joins us via Zoom. Mr. Matthew Ramirez, the organizer and senior player for the St. Augustine Old Boys. We also want to say good morning to Kevon LaFortune, a player for the Moruga Composite Past Players Association, and Dexter Samuel, the manager and player for the Arima Dial Dynamos, rather. Aaron Alexander also joins us. He's the coach for the Presentation College Chaguanas alumni. And all of these gentlemen, we say good morning, good luck, and welcome to.
Good morning, good morning.
Nice
good morning, good morning.
Now, Kevon, as you are joining us virtually, I want you to give us a little bit more of that history as to what the idea was born out of so that we understand this incredible celebration that is taking place.
Of course, so good morning to all viewers. Good morning, Trinidad. Good morning, Tobago, and good morning to the Trinidad teams that have accepted the challenge. Capture the Flag started in 2016 with a group of 6 amazing people, and the concept then was to basically bring back that old rivalry that we would have had back in the days when we were in school, that intercol rivalry.
Right.
So we started challenging every secondary school for they to build their alumni. And of course, in building your alumni, you would be able to now do different fundraising activities to give back. So it's a massive charity drive, but we also have it or mask it in the form of it is one of the greatest parties that you're attending. Is the biggest reunion line. So people come back home for this type of event. And of course, usually we'll have things coming from Trinidad and Tobago. So this probably is a proud moment for us to extend this event to Trinidad.
All right, so Kevon, granted that you've already touted it as the biggest and best reunion, the dynamics of that is really this grand Capture the Flag game that is happening. And this morning on set, we are joined by some of the representatives for the teams that will be going up against each other. We are going to have a Group A and Group B match, and this morning I have some numbers that I'm going to fold for transparency and doing it on camera. But I understand that the persons who draws numbers 1 and 3 will face each other in Group A, and the remaining numbers will face in Group B. So I'm going to make sure that we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in my large bowl. I'm going to be Vanna White this morning. And the gentlemen are going to draw numbers so that we can get an idea of who will be facing who in this grand tournament. Quite the exceptional way to make sure that you all celebrate and check the mix-up. And make sure that we continue to get schools participating and representing each other. But I will call at random now to have persons select their numbers. Let's start with Mr. LaFortune. Kevon, representing Moruga Composite, please select your number. Some Vanna White music. And now you need to show the camera the number. He has chosen number 3. All right, let's see who's going to face off against Moruga. Can we have Mr. Aaron Alexander? In his burgundy, select your number, sir. He picked number 1. Okay, all right, so Group A is formed officially. All right, let's see how it's going. Up next, Mr. Ramirez. Please select your number. The pressure is on. He got number 4. I mean, we already know how it's going. But last and certainly not least, let's see where Arima is heading to. Well, we know. Number 2. So, gentlemen, technically, you're still kind of in position to have that happen, so best of luck. Now, granted, though, that you guys are going to be actually playing the game, just to get a little insight, I'll start with you, Aaron. What are your thoughts heading in? What do you hope that the people in attendance will witness?
We'll also be the host of the competition this year in Presentation College's field. We welcome the other 3 teams. It is a nice field. It's a lovely field to play football on. We know the three schools are historically very strong inter-col schools. We also look forward to a very strong competitive game amongst players that have represented their schools throughout history. A lot of inter-col captains from each side will be there as well too, and we look forward to having fun with the spectators there as well.
Okay, yeah. Dexter, as you put back your number, what did you thought going into this one?
It could be a tough rival. We were trying to avoid the East team, St. Augustine, into the semi-final, but made the best team win.
It sounds like you all have been chatting beforehand.
Have a rivalry going already.
The rivalry strong all these years later. Well, I mean, granted that we know
who is playing who?
Just to recap for you, Kevon, we have Matthew, or rather, St. Augustine Old Boys is going to face off against Dexter and the Arima. So the East is heading out. That is 4 versus 2. And then pulling number 3, Mr. La Fortune, is going to be facing off against Aaron and his team. So that we're making sure that we want to be there soon. As you are still with us, Kevon, make sure and remind us, how do we get tickets? How do we become a part of it and see the rivalry in action?
Well, the Trinidad leg is actually free, and it is being held at the Presentation College, Chaguanas College Ground. It's this Saturday, the 8th of June. Kickoff time is at 2 p.m. Bring your coolers. No glass bottles. We'll repeat, no glass bottles, because you have to maintain the integrity of the playing field.
I like that. Now, Kevon, granted that we...
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, I forgot that we have 2 Kevons. So here I am, Kevon, when I met Mr. La Fortune. Particularly seeing that Moruga doesn't necessarily have a rivalry with the West side, does it? East side, does it? Not really.
Not the same.
All right, but what can we look forward to on the field?
But last year we came close to capturing this part of the tournament. So this year we intend to capture this part of the tournament. We were more or less defeated by those guys. So I think rematch. Yeah, I'm thinking that far already. I think a rematch will be good. So
the excitement is there. Well, representing for the East like me, I know that I have real faith in you all, but we feeling good about this one, Mr.
Yes, of course.
It's vibes and action. Guys, Capture the Flag is a beautiful way to make sure that we celebrate ourselves. And so, Kevon, thank you, Mr. McKenna, that is, for joining us, as well as you gentlemen this morning, drawing your numbers. Best of luck. But it's the type of thing that we want to continue to celebrate here in our morning show, making sure that we tell you events to add to your calendars, ways that you could show up and tell your stories. And of course, on behalf of the entire team this morning, we say thank you for joining us. It's been a fantastic Tobago Thursday. We'll join you tomorrow again here on the Now Morning Show, same place, same time. But for now, have a great morning.
You'll find out